Like, come on, bro.
If a woman's gonna go ahead and have casual sex and good looking with a guy, she's typically gonna want a guy that's like very, very attractive.
It depends how drunk she is. People get laughed into bed all the time.
The point I'm trying to make is that women typically want a guy who's better than them in every regard. So for a guy to get sex is very difficult. And then you're mentioning, oh, well, he could just be good looking. That's not easy for a man. You have to go to the gym, you have to build your body up, you have to dress well, smell well, then you have to also have game. Even if you're a good looking guy.
Also the same for a woman.
She's got no fucking idea, man.
He has absolutely zero idea.
Do you fuck every good looking guy you talk to?
No, absolutely never.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about me. You said you surround yourself with hoes, and I'm saying if you do surround yourself with hoes, then sex is easily obtainable.
Good looks a lot of the times might get your foot in the door, but if you're not able to convey yourself in a certain way, have a certain tonality, have a certain confidence, speak in a certain way.
But do you not think that's the same with a woman?
No.
We still have to go to the gym.
No, we actually appreciate when you guys are quiet.
I've had enough. But if we went on a first date and I sat there and I was like, you're going to think, one, she's boring, two, she's got no personality, three, she's got zero substance. Now, as much as you say all you want is someone to look good and make sandwiches, realistically, you're going to get so bored of that if the person you're dating has no substance.
Well, most women are boring in general. Imagine as a guy and, you know, hot girls want to fly you out and suck your dick and smash you just for you existing. Would you actually go to the gym and develop yourself? The answer is a profound fucking no. And the hottest girls especially are boring.
That's not all.
Bruh, there is so much game to unpack in this video. The one thing that she has wrong and a lot of women have wrong, they hold all men to the standard of the 1% man. Now, dudes who operate how I operate, we're literally, I would say less than 1%. Most dudes, like she's saying, she's like, being boring. Dudes will be like, yeah, she boring. She not making a cut, or I'm not trying to. Me, I'm not doing it. I'm not smashing. Personally, if her energy not on point, you know what I'm saying? Boring, a whole bunch of things about her personality that's just not it. I'm not going to allow her to have the honor of saying she smashed me. This is some king level game. Not all dudes moving like me though. Most dudes, 99% of dudes, if the girl is bad, she could be giving you one word answers. Dumb as a rock. But she looks good and will allow him to insert himself in her, he's going to do it. So that's why I would say she's wrong. She's right when it comes to dudes who really love themselves and really value themselves and really care about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And are really unmoved by a woman's beauty and by what's in between her legs. She's right about those type of dudes, but it's a less than 1% of guys. Every other guy is going to take it. If she bad, oh yeah, she's gonna let me. She's gonna let me go in. Yay, yay. Yes, I got to smash, yay. No, real niggas is not taking that. We're not taking that. You know what I'm saying? We have other boxes that she has to check off just in order for her to get the D, and that's just me. But yeah, that's what I would say she got wrong.
Also very true. I think it just depends on how you were raised and your upbringing and what you were surrounded with. He is wrong. I do not care. That is wrong. There's a lot of people that you wouldn't find attractive that are also boring. There's a lot of people in general.
But no one cares about ugly girls.
Boring.
No one cares about ugly girls. But what I'm saying is that hot girls a lot of times are boring because they've never had to develop themselves to become attractive. And they've gotten everything that they've ever wanted simply by being hot. So why...
I think that's a very small minority of people, though.
No one gives a shit about ugly girls, just like no one cares about broke guys in front of 7-Eleven asking for money. You're invisible. Attractive women are fairly common.
Yeah, of course they are.
They're fairly common.
The attractive women that have had everything handed to them and never had to work and never had to build a personality, that's quite rare because a lot of people that I know that are attractive are very great people and they've had not everything handed to them. They've still grafted, they've still worked, and they've obtained a great personality.
Like women, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to remember that what women are interested in and what men are interested in are two different things.
He keeps saying about women don't like men unless they've got money, but I know girls out here that don't give a fuck about money.
The reason why I say women live life on easy mode is because they reserve the right to be useless if they want. But as a man...
I don't think so.
Hold on, well, okay.
But go on,
how many useless bimbos do you know that are with rich guys? You probably know a bunch.
No, I don't.
They're stupid, they don't make any money, they don't do nothing.
I don't know any.
You don't know? Okay, well, in the real world, okay, there's very attractive women that have no skills,
yeah,
right, that are with exceptional men, and they're able to do so because they're attractive. Now, with that said, I'm not knocking all women out there. If girls want to go to school and make money and be successful, that's cool, but the key is they don't have to. However, as a man, you cannot be a loser and get an exceptional woman.
But you can, especially in this generation where women want equality and women want to overpower a man. There's women out there that are doing really well.
Those relationships never last. Those relationships never last.
Does it ever last vice versa?
Yeah.
Or does he
Men rarely leave relationships.
Yeah, but they
It's the
do
girls
though.
that
Because
leave. Women leave, men don't. We know that 80% of divorces are initiated by women, and men rarely, if ever, leave women unless like they do some really vile shit. So, once again, a girl that doesn't understand how the real world works.
they don't leave the relationship. They just obtain other relationships during their relationship in order for the woman to leave.
Still in a relationship. They don't end it.
But is it really a relationship? Or some
Yeah.
false pretenses now, isn't it?
Men almost always want other women. That's just how it goes.
Is that true though? Or do you
Yes.
think when you really love someone that you will just stay in a monogamous relationship?
Monogamy is a lie.
For who?
For men. The guys that sit there and say, I want to be monogamous, 9 out of 10 times they're lying. It's cope. They want to have other women. They just either A, are too scared to admit it, B, don't have the sexual market value to attract multiple women, or C, all the above.
Do you know what? You don't actually realize how...
I would agree with that. He said, I want to be monogamous. No, that's actually funny as shit. And now look, all these concepts, bruh, they have two completely world views, and I believe they both believe them wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? The other girl they had on here, Cheyenne, bro, I feel like she was just saying anything to, you know what I'm saying, to get dudes tight. But I feel like this girl actually has some sound points, and she actually believes this. I think based off of her actual experience, you know what I mean? She knows a lot of gorgeous girls who are really smart and, you know what I'm saying, educated and useful and feminine and X, Y, and Z. And in his line of work, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, especially in the media, which is, hey, in the media, he knows a lot of women who is really useless, dumb dipshits, but she's bad. And the dude took it. And he's like, yeah. You know, he's an exceptional man. Now, this is the thing. So much game, right? There's a lot of exceptional men, and I put quotes on it because there's like a split form in of alpha. You know what I'm saying? In the kingdom, the alpha is just the man who has his pick of women, and all the women want to be with this guy. But the man can be alpha in terms of outcomes, but he's not alpha in terms of his character and how he moves and how he carries himself. Like DDG, you know, shout out Taekwondo, he calls him DDG the Limp, aka Simp, because he's alpha, as in he has a bunch of money. A lot of girls like him, want to be with him. He bagged Ruby Rose, some top tier girl women. I put quotes on that because you already know what I'm talking about. But dudes like DDG got all the money, the flash, the cars, the clothes, the hoes, you know what I'm saying? And he's not an ugly dude, you know what I'm saying? Decently attractive dude. You feel me? With a whole bunch of super duper famous attractive women. But we've seen him in his videos moving like a straight simp, low-key like a bitch. So we can have bad girls, you know what I'm saying? Gorgeous girls getting with exceptional men, but they're both trash. You know what I'm saying? Like they're both low value in spirit. You know what I'm saying? She's high value in the Matrix, which is her looks. He's high value in the Matrix, which is his money and stuff. But they're both low value. She's dumb. She's useless. Has no real skills that can benefit his life or anything like that. And he's low value in spirit because he allows himself to be taken advantage of. He's moved around by his animalistic lust. He's a slave to his lustful energy, and he's a sucker to a woman's looks and doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Allows himself to be disrespected publicly. Will Smith allowing to be cucked in front of millions and millions of people. There's so many dudes like that who's alpha in terms of that, but they, you know what I'm saying, they beta in spirit. So you're not gonna find a real top tier man, and you could be a top tier dude and work a 9-to-5 job. You know what I'm saying? As long as you taking care of business, you got the shelter secured, you have your own transportation, you know what I mean? You take care of yourself and you take care of yours, and you move with principles, and there's things you won't do regardless of how much money you getting paid for it, regardless of how fat a girl's booty is, you not moved. That's a real top tier man. That's a man that women get with and they don't leave. I gotta put nuance on everything, but in general,
Men think, and so you start dating them and this intense with this whole grilling thing, and they're really open about that. They all just want to women all day long, no matter what relationship, no matter what, and they think it's absolutely fine. It's not fine, guys. It's fucking damaging. Stop listening to online people, because you know what the truth is. If they find a good woman, they're not gonna fuck anyone else anyway. They're just damaged. Let them heal. Come back to them. Don't listen to them, because they're just gonna damage you as well. I'm not.
I would disagree. If she genuinely thinks, a dude is just, if he finds a top tier woman, he's not gonna have eyes for other women, or he's not gonna have an appetite, you know what I'm saying, or not want to exercise any other attractive options that come his way, that are thrown his way. I think she's highly mistaken. You know what I'm saying? We're not like women. Most women, this is how women operate. They meet the guy of their dreams at the time. Right, she's head over heels in love with the guy. She doesn't have desires to go out and smash other dudes. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have that desire. She wants to smash him all the time. She wants his attention all the time if he's moving correctly. You know what I'm saying? That's how they operate. Men are the contrary. We can find a girl we want to spend the rest of our lives with, want to have children with, want to marry, want to do X, Y, and Z. This is it. She's it for us. But if there's another bad John trying to smash, most dudes are gonna take it. Even that dude who found his one, he's gonna take it, or who he's at least going to really want to take it. It might take the greatest discipline and greatest inner fight to stay, faithful. So, and it's not because he's damaged. He is just a man. He just happened to be born a man in this realm, in this universe. That's how the universe created us to be, unfortunately.
Saying that men aren't naturally going to want other women, because that's a very natural thing for men. I understand that.
Yeah.
But it's whether you're going to break your relationship or risk your relationship in order to obtain another woman during that.
Why not tell her I'm going to have multiple girls? Why not be honest?
But then she might not stay.
Well, that's why most guys lie. But if your value's high enough, you tell her straight up, I'm going to have other women, and they accept it.
And this is why I always say, the more money you have, you think you can buy your way out of morality.
We always put morality in the female frame. Oh, it's immoral for you to have, multiple women. It's immoral for you to want to have other chicks. I could turn around and be like, well, it's immoral for you to want a guy that has money. It's immoral for you to want a guy that's 6 foot tall. It's immoral for you to want a guy that's better than you.
But it's natural, though.
It's natural for me to want hoes.
It's natural for you to want it,
to have
but
multiple women.
It's whether you're going to go and do that. It's
so
the
hold on. So it's okay for you to want and actually take action on having a guy that's 6 foot tall, that makes money, that has status, that is attractive, that's charming, that's good looking. But it's immoral for me to enact on my natural want, which is multiple women.
Yes, because it's very different. And a woman, and man, like you said, your
wait,
natural
hold on.
is someone who's not fat.
Let's make this even more fun. Hold on.
Let's make this even more fun.
This is a perfect example of women thinking that their double standards are more important than yours. So, for example, they want to sit there and say, I want a guy that makes money and tall and successful and strong, etc. But if you want multiple women, it's a problem.
He is the epitome of delusional.
As a man, I have to earn my ability to get a variety of women. You don't have to even earn your ability to get a guy that's 6 foot that makes money, etc.
Of course you do.
No, you don't. You just exist.
That's just not true.
Just exist.
You can't just exist and just get every man in the world.
If you're attractive, just exist. Have an Instagram profile. Be at a club or be at a bar, just stand there.
If you
and someone will come up to
genuinely
you.
spent a week in a woman's body, you'd understand that that's actually not a true statement in the slightest. Maybe, like I said, the women that you've associated with have had a life like that.
If I was a woman, I'd see how women's lives are easy.
It's not.
Easy.
Hell nah. Yeah, he's tripping. They're both tweaking on different ends, bruh. I love this video. This is the firest video I've ever reacted to. Because it's really embodying both sides of how most men and how most women view the world. And I don't think either one of them is wrong. But you have niggas like me that approach the game from an unbiased view and look to just learn and observe everything. And this is where you really unlock crazy badges. Like, when you stop harping on your view, your biased view, and you just try to look at the game and accept the game for what it is, you unlock so many badges. Now, he is wrong saying that all a girl gotta do is look good and she can secure a tall, handsome dude who's rich and smart and da 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 and charming and da da. Bruh. First off, shout out to Zod215 again, aka Medusa Dunham. He said, "Bad bitches grow on trees, real niggas don't." Bro, that's such a revelation, because bro, real niggas are in small. There's such a small number of real niggas out here. So for Myron to say that all a girl gotta do is look good and that's cap. Cause bro, bad bitches grow on trees, real niggas don't. If there's 100,000 of these bad bitches and there's maybe 5,000 real niggas out here, they're fucked. Obviously, girls gonna have to share. Then that's not what they're gonna want to hear, but they gonna have to share if they got one. You know what I'm saying? But and this is another component. Real niggas have high standards. Her looks is not just making the cut. But what do girls want? Girls want real niggas. They want real niggas. Bro, I know girls, bro. You know what I'm saying? Been worked with girls that's old and single because they would rather die alone than to not be with a real nigga. That just goes to, bro, there's so many dudes who will give them the time of day and try to talk to them and date them and that. Though they rather use a toy on themselves than to date these dudes. We're in a real nigga shortage, which is why if I'm in high demand, I can make whatever demands I want. If I'm in high demand, I can make high demands. You feel me? And I'm not going to feel bad. Oh, my demands is too high? Good luck out there. I hope you find what you're looking for. So, and this is the thing. I know women are out here searching to just finally have a real man in their life, bro. They're searching for a real dude, bro. They can't find him. They can't find him. They can't attract him, and they can't keep him. That's why Shorty is opposing so hard. She's like, bro, you got it all wrong. She's one of them. She's an attractive, smart, you know what I'm saying? And she got more badges than he's saying they need. He's saying she just need to look good and she can secure a top tier dude, and that's all she has to do. Women have life on easy mode. No, they don't, bro. No, they don't. They really don't. If her objective was the same as ours, which is having intercourse with a lot of dudes, then it would be easy. Life would be easy for her. But that's not what she wants. She wants to secure a monogamous relationship with a top tier man, and it's damn near impossible. And these women are out here not settling for less. They rather die alone than to not secure the commitment and monogamous relationship with a top tier man who checks off every single box, and they're all in for a rude awakening. Unless they decide to be like me, Liddy, and just accept the truth for what it is. Get out of our own bias. What I want, what do I want? What was I programmed to want? What was I told I can have? And observe what the world actually is. And make realistic demands. You know what I'm saying? Make realistic goals for my life setup. Come on, bro. Y'all really should be paying me for this game.
Easy mode. Compared to men, easy mode. Typical modern day woman in front of me, guys.
I feel sorry for whoever bears this man's kids. You think women are inferior?
Yes.
Why?
It's biology, yeah.
Biology?
They're physically inferior. They're mentally inferior.
But aren't men here as protectors
inferior
of women?
Yeah.
So why would we need to protect it if we was inferior? You protect things that are more in value to you than you are. I got him there.
No, well, because
the king has bodyguards, the queen has bodyguards to look after them because they're very high value. They need to be protected. Men are here as protectors of women.
Well,
so we're not necessarily inferior, are we?
The fact that I'm able to even protect you and I have the ability to do so
It's because you're
that
stronger.
I'm superior to you. Yeah.
Your strength is superior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. Men are superior, end of story. No one watches WNBA for a reason. They suck.
I don't think
female
the word inferior and superior are the right words to use between.
Horrible take by Myron. That is horrible because we don't watch women's basketball. That makes us better. Come on, bro. That makes us better at sports. Sure.
Men and women. It's
go.
like a baby. Say we
semantics.
had a child, a little newborn baby.
He's inferior. He's useless. It's the truth. Babies are a liability, and so are women, guys.
Did he really just say babies are a liability?
And here's the thing: women are just like babies and children. Like, you guys can barely make your own decisions. Don't know what you want to eat half the time. Can't protect yourselves. It's like, God damn.
I mean, we can protect ourselves, but we shouldn't have to, because that's what men are for.
How are you going to protect yourself from a man?
No, not from a man, I suppose.
Yeah.
But this is why you're here, to protect us.
Yeah,
so we're not inferior
superior
to you. You're not superior. Your strength is superior for the reason of protecting women. He just seems so insecure when it comes to women, and I kind of feel a little bit sorry for him. Your strength is superior.
Which is the most important thing.
It's
Strength is the only thing that matters.
Strength isn't all that matters. Stop winding me up now.
It's the only thing that matters.
That's a very...
All right, I had enough. That's it. And the whole women are inferior thing. This is my take. Women are so advanced. Like, you can't even see it. Once the veil is lifted about what girls do, how they operate, and how they acquire what they acquire without doing any work, it's literally genius. And this goes on for the average girl. The fact that, women have single-handedly monopolized the entire dating market the entire dating experience to get a bunch of free shit. Women have used this and game to woo you tender D men into believing that you're a gentleman. Like that, you hear that word gentleman? You're a gentleman. Like chivalry. You know what I mean? Women used game to make you feel proud of treating women like royalty and getting treated like a peasant. And they make you wear it because like they were saying in the video, women don't have strength, you know what I'm saying, to like physical brute strength to make things happen and make the world go certain ways. They have this. They found your weakness in your psyche, which is a woman's looks and beauty. That's why they started wearing makeup. Bro, makeup goes back centuries. Makeup goes back centuries. That should tell you something. Women found out how easily manipulated men are to an attractive exterior and have gotten everything, have gotten the world from it. Still to this day, bro, just on the first date, it is known that the man pays. Why? Because it's gentlemanlike. You're a good man if when we're meeting up for the first time, we both don't know each other from a can of paint. It is your responsibility to compensate me for my time. Oops, I'm sorry. You're a gentleman and you're a great guy for picking up the tab. You're such a good guy. Bro, I'm telling you, this is some game for your brain. Game for your brain, which is why I wouldn't say women are inferior. They literally have less strength and found a way to dominate the planet. Literally. They found ways to dominate the planet. They found a weak spot in your psyche and they've been using it against you, been using it against us for centuries. And they're so advanced, right? Oh my God. They're so advanced. They're so tact and so intellectual with it. They made sure that we believed that we're actually the ones in control. If that doesn't make women the smartest creatures on this planet, I don't know, bro. That's crazy. You feel like the man when you're paying for her dinner. You feel like the man when you putting that card down, paying for using your hard-earned hours to earn that money. You feel like a man. You feel good about yourself to give her your life. You feel good about yourself to put your life on the line to save her. You feel good about yourself to wait on her hand and foot. Do you know why? Because they ran game. They ran game. It's really beautiful. It's really a beautiful art. And I love the game. I don't hate the game, bro. A lot of dudes learn what I learned. And they hate women for life. I don't hate women. You feel me? I love the game. And I really think it's beautiful, bro. I love the game and I really think it's beautiful. But that's pretty much it, man. You already know what time it is, bro. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit your boy back, man.